mentioned to you that I've been writing down my dreams since the late 90s, and it was off and on. And it started when the speaker who I interviewed on episode 66, Bob Proctor, that I worked for back in the late 90s, he said, write down your dreams. You can gain a lot of personal insight from them. But you taught me a valuable lesson that we cannot interpret other people's dreams, only our own. Can you share why this is important for all of us to understand, and why we probably have to stop that urge to ask, what does this dream mean? And what should we be asking instead?
Okay. Well, that's an excellent question. First of all, I'd say, people can certainly help others better understand their dreams. But what often happens is that this process takes place without any input from the dreamer. And so the one analogy I like to often make is that dreams are created by the dreamer, no one else. And so it's like a work of art that is created by an artist. But artists don't go around with their work of art and say, oh, take a look at this, whether it's a sculpture or a painting, and can you please tell me what it means? And so no one does that. And so it's particular that we do that with our dreams. It also implies that dreams have a unique singular meaning. As if I was telling you, oh, I heard this sentence in Japanese. Can you tell me what it means in English? So as if you could just have a dictionary and translate things. And dreams, much like work of arts, are certainly or can be meaningful, but they hold multiple meanings. And so there is no one unique meaning to dreams, but they can mean different things, much like artworks will mean different things to different people. So I think there's at least two important things. One is to keep in mind that you need the input of the dreamer if he or she is to better understand the possible significance of their dreams. Again, because it's their dream, right? If you dream of water, well, it really, I need to know, well, did you just have a flooding? Do you like swimming? Are you scared of water? Do you know how to swim? There's things are meaningful, but why they're meaningful to us will vary from one person to the next. And the other one again is that um, dreams, like many things, like films and novels, and again, are open to multiple meanings. They touch people in different ways. People grasp onto different elements of them, and different parts of them speak to them. For dreams, sometimes it's the content, the dialogue, the emotions, the settings, or combinations of all this.
Well, it was powerful when you walked through two of my dreams with me, because in the past I've had a dream and I just go to Google, to these sources, and say, what does this mean? And so I was way off track. And then when you asked me a couple of questions, the meaning of those two dreams was very obvious to me and had nothing to do with what I first thought. So for somebody that is like me, that might have some dreams that they wonder about, how would, without a session with you, come to the same realization of what their dreams could mean?
Well, there's definitely, first of all, people aren't necessarily aware of this, but there's actually a fair amount of research that's been done on different ways of approaching dream material. What kinds of questions can we ask ourselves about our own dreams that are most likely to lead to insights about ourselves? And this is true whether we're working with dreams in a broader context of therapy, but also on our own for self-exploration. And so, for instance, in our book, we present a series of questions that people should be asking themselves about their dreams. And this at least should help them put them on a better path, or a path that's most likely to give them some satisfying answers. And so the questions often touch the themes that we experience in our dreams, the characters who are there, who do they remind us of, the emotions we feel in the dreams, when did we last feel this way, the settings, and so on. So you can explore these various facets of your dreams by just asking yourself these questions. There's ways of also trying to link the content of your dreams with more recent experiences or concerns that you've had. And again, that might help you better understand why did your brain, your sleeping mind, uh, choose these objects, these people, these interactions to maybe represent or embody a current concern that you have.
And would that be your next step, your network exploration to understand possibilities? Is that within
Yeah.
that chapter?
Well, next up is a neuroscientifically based model that tries to explain why we dream. And if we go into more the biological or adaptive function of dreams, dreams probably execute their functions as they are happening. And the reason we believe that is that very few people remember their dreams. And even those who remember their dreams almost every morning, which is a minority, remember only a small fraction of the dreams that we experience all night long. And some people go through their entire lives without ever remembering their dreams. And so, if we had to remember them, let alone work on them for them to have a function, then it'd be such a colossal waste of time because for entire segments of the population, dreams have no function. You know, young babies spend a lot of time in REM sleep and presumably dreaming. They probably have very little recall of those experiences. And so it makes a lot more sense to believe that dreams execute their functions as they are happening. That being said, that does not preclude the idea that you can certainly use the dreams that you remember to better understand something, including yourself, your concerns, as a source of creativity, as a source for self exploration. So that is quite something else. But next up, by detailing how we think the brain goes about uh, picking salient concerns from your daytime, how it goes about trying to link them to past experiences, gives you maybe a better sense of how dreams are built and why they are built that way. But those are sort of separate questions from what kind of questions should be asking yourself if you want to better understand your dreams.